Don't worry, dudes. You'll have your revenge soon enough. No way! It's finally here! It's amazing what you can order off the internet these days, Fido.
I can't wait to check out the school fair. I'm so ready for the yummy food and the fun games.
That's right, little guy. Tony Woney's gonna love you, love you, love you.
Okay, that's way weird. Could you be any more embarrassing and babyish, bro?
Agreed. You want to explain why you're conversing with a piece of dust tea?
It isn't dust, it's lint. And since Mom and Dad won't let me have a real pet, Fuzzy's all I've got.
Come on, Tony. I'm sure if you tell them you really want one, they'll change their minds.
Newsflash, Megan. Tony doesn't exactly have a good track record when it comes to pets, remember? Or have you forgotten the stray cat he brought home who thought Mark's bed was a ball of string? Or the iguana that decided it liked your bed better than its cage? Or the goat that ate my homework? And the family car?
You're right, Lee. Tony's pet days have gone the way of the dodo bird. Total extinction.
Fuzzy, no! I can't believe Jer just blew my bed away!
And I can't believe you named a piece of lint Fuzzy!
Good morning, Spiez. So glad you could make it.
Did we have a choice?
Of course not. Anyway, I have an unusual assignment for you.
Really? You mean regular unusual or unusual unusual?
Actually, it's the latter. Observe. In addition to a cold front moving into the Pacific Northwest and a low-pressure system forming over the Mediterranean, there have been sightings of strange creatures all over the globe.
What kind of strange creatures, Jer?
Creatures that don't meet the classification of any known species and apparently like to attack people.
In that case, why don't we segue right into the gadgets and make sure they're good ones, sir?
Very well. Today you'll be using the Polar Blast ray gun, which due to its Mach 6 firing speed emits a breeze so chilly, it's guaranteed to freeze villains in their tracks.
Cool! No pun intended.
The supersonic whistle in an ear-splitting 300 decibels.
Awesome! I can't wait to!
I'm sure you would, but its effects are too potent for casual use. In fact, it comes with its own supersonic earplugs. And last but not least, fresh from the Whoop Laboratory, a pair of Lightspeed shin guards.
Ooh, human-powered transportation. I'm sure they're great for the environment.
So, what's our destination du jour, Jer? I got a C+ on my French quiz.
Megan and Tony will be going to a cattle farm in Texas, and you and Mark are headed to a makeup factory in Canada. Now farewell, Spies, and watch that headwind coming off the ocean. It's a doozy.
There it is! Strange creature sighting headquarters!
It's gonna be kinda hard to sight strange creatures with no way inside.
You're right. Not only is the roof made of metal, it's extraordinarily thick.
No sweat, bro. We've got our laser wire cutters on hand.
Hey, watch it! If I go home with no hair, I'm gonna have a lot of explaining to do to Mom and Dad.
Ooh, sorry. I got a little carried away.
Let your big brain brother show you how it's done, Lee. All we need to do is increase the temp a bit.
Great idea, except we need intense heat, not extreme cold.
I know, which is precisely why I'm gonna reverse the ray's polarity.
A big brain and a big ego. Nice job, bro. Whoa! Whatever did this must be very angry.
And have serious acrobatic skills. Look at those hoof prints. They're even weirder than Tony's lint pet.
Whatever did this walks upright on 2 legs. I got a C+ on my bio quiz, too.
Check out this mess, Tony. It's worse than your bedroom. Tony? Tony, where are you?
Hello, little Rocky Rocky. Do you want to be Tony's Betty Weddy?
Well,
Tony Woney's gonna love you, love you, love you.
Tony, we're in the middle of a mission. What are you doing?
Duh! I'm bonding with my new pet rock. I think I'll call him Stony.
I hate to say it, little bro, but you look like a 5-year-old.
What did you say, Stony? Stony says to tell you Tony just found a clue on the barn door.
Hey, you're right. There's a bunch of scratch marks here, and they look like they form a pattern.
I wonder what could have caused them.
Okay, now this is what I call bizarro. Those marks were made by a vampire bat. Look, there's a big fang stuck in the door.
Wow!
We need to bring it to Jerry for analysis right away.
I got you now, creature! Sorry about that, kids, but you shouldn't be playing around here. It's too dangerous. Ever since that flying thing showed up.
Thing? What kind of thing?
I didn't get a good look at it, but it told me to stop keeping my cows in cramped pens, or else. I'm gonna go inside before the sun sets, and you'd better take cover too, if you know what's good for you.
Flying bat creatures that talk?
Either this farmer's been eating too many corn cobs, or this is the strangest mission ever.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going great. You know, in a scary hair standing up on your neck kind of way.
And when we weren't busy screaming, we even managed to find a clue.
We found one too, and it scores off the charts on the freakometer.
Come on, we've got to get to them on the double.
How can we make it there in time?
Easy with the Lightspeed shin guards.
Well, what are you waiting for, little bro? Hop on my back.
Huh, yeah!
Okay, this may be beneficial for the environment, but it's murder on my legs.
Megan, it might help if you turn the gadget on first. Wow, that was amazing!
Yeah, for you. I just did a cross-continental sprint in under 5 seconds.
Okay, Megan, giddy up!
Okay, guys, this thing isn't happy, and it seems to be gaining on us.
Do you hear that? It's running water. So, if we can reach it, the creature will lose our scent. Come on, this way.
Got any other bright ideas, Mark?
Yeah, close your eyes and pretend this isn't happening.
Tony!
Guess Jerry wasn't kidding when he said the supersonic whistle was potent.
Hey, team. Nice of you to drop in.
It's the least we could do, considering it was Tony's fault that you fell.
My fault? Hello, Jerry should know better than to give us such unsafe gadgets.
I don't know about you, but I've had enough for one day. Let's send our clues to Jerry and head home.
Awesome idea! I can't wait to take Stony to the school fair.
I know I'm gonna be sorry for asking this, but who's Stony?
The newest addition to the Clark family. Lee, Mark, meet my adorable pet rock. Oh no! Stony's gone!
Guess we must have lost him during our little jog.
I'll never love another rock again.
Well, even with poor Stony missing, I'm so happy we finally get to go to the fair.
P.U., what's that smell?
That smell is Saki Waki, Tony Woney's brand new pet. Tony Woney's gonna love you, love you, love you. Can you believe how cute he is?
Ugh, cute. More like gross. Are you sure you don't want to call him Smelly Welly?
Hello, Spiez. I have a bit of info for you. After analyzing the fang from Texas, I've determined it contains half human, half bat DNA. And after studying the digisnap from Canada, I've concluded the footprints belong to a half human, half boar.
Okay, this sounds very loco, Jer. How is this even possible?
By combining the two in a simple laboratory procedure. It's called recombinant DNA, or rDNA for short. At least that's what I read in Young Scientist Weekly.
More like Young Scientist Geekly, little bro. Anyway, we better figure out who's behind it ASAP.
You're quite right. Unless something's done, the situation could become rather dire. Oh, dear.
Lay it on us, Jer, because whenever you make that old man crinkle face, it means bad news.
I'm afraid another attack is in progress. This one at your own city zoo.
Then it's time for us to get our spy on.
Excellent. Though you may want to bring an umbrella, I see some cloud cover moving in. And be careful!
Okay, hearing about half-human, half-animal creatures is one thing. Seeing them is a whole other deal.
Come on, we've got to stop him. Whatever.
Good thing Whoop provides us with self-deploying parachutes.
Whoa, and I thought Lee was good at climbing trees. Koala Man's got it going on.
So does Spy Boy and his trusty sidekick, Saki. Now step back.
Nice move, Tony. Except for the part where the bad guy got away.
He may have escaped, but the trail is just getting hot.
No way. It's the same symbol we saw on that barn door.
Let me guess. It belongs to another freaky lab doing crazy research?
More like an animal rescue group looking to protect creatures big and small.
Well, we better check it out ASAP before Jerry's forecast comes true.
Ah! Oh no! Saki!
Look on the bright side, T. At least he's getting a bath. This is the place. Now how do we get inside? I got a D- in problem solving.
Easy. All we have to do is crack the code.
Mark, remind us how that's easy again?
Based on the way the numbers are worn on the keypad, it's a 3-digit code consisting of 3, 4, and 7.
Hey, that was easy. And the award for speaking too soon goes to Tony!
Well, it looks like a pretty normal animal rescue place to me.
I think you might want to rethink that, Megan.
Whoa, is that the rDNA stuff you were talking about earlier, Mark?
No, it's just regular human DNA, which means that somehow it must have been injected into the animals that attacked us.
Injected? Dude, that's way too cruel. I turned it into an edible form and slipped it into their food.
Oh yeah, that sounds very cruelty-free.
What can I say? I was sick of animals being mistreated, so I decided to feed the ones I rescued a little human DNA and encourage them to revolt.
No offense, but that's the worst plan I've ever heard, and I should know.
No, it's not. It's awesome. And if you don't believe me, why not ask the animals themselves? Pretty boss, eh?
Yeah, if you weren't gonna capture us and leave to do the rest of your evil bidding, I'd be super psyched.
Well, have you, done this kind of thing before?
Yes, we have, Label Boy, and there's no way your plan's gonna work.
We'll see about that, dudes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to return the animal kingdom to the animals.
Not so fast.
But I don't understand! I'm trying to help you dudes!
Well, manipulating our DNA isn't the way to go about it.
Way to go, Lee! You get an A+ in
Now let's get out of here and go after the anima peeps. Before I adopt a piece of this broken door as my new pet.
Just one problem, little buddy. We have no idea where they went.
I'm afraid I have some more bad news. Several creatures are attacking your school fair.
Whoa, killer gadget, dudes.
Thanks, boss. We'll be there as soon as we can. Oh, and if you could come pick up Villain Dude, we'd really appreciate it.
It would be my pleasure. In fact, the barometric pressure is perfect for procuring bad guys.
Well, even if we are here to chase down scary creatures, at least we finally made it to the fair.
So I wonder where they are.
Goldfish are meant to swim in ponds, not be given away as prizes.
It looks like their animal instincts are kicking in, and not in a good way.
Which means we need to come up with a plan to outsmart them.
Who needs plans when you have spy power? Hold it right there! Yes! Tony!
Yo, Fido, can you help me out, dude? Good boy. Now there's just one more thing I need you to do for me.
Faster, faster!
Oh my. Looks like stormy weather ahead.
Okay, Megan, just because your brothers have been taken away by a pack of ugly mugglies is no reason to panic. There's gotta be something you can do to save them. And fast! Ooh, I know just the thing. Lightspeed shin guards, do your thing.
If you let me go, I'll promise never to have another pet again. Please, no! I'm like a fragile peach. I bruise easily.
Sorry, Bat Lady, but you're so not Tony's type. He likes his girls a little less hairy and a lot less scary.
Thanks, Megan. I owe you major.
Thank me later. Right now, I've got 2 more Clark boys to save.
Actually, I think the tag team approach might be the way to go.
You're right. Catching bad guys is cooler when we do it together.
Hey, can't you tell by his pasty skin that Mark's a vegetarian?
Nice move, Tony. Now it's my turn to get a fast fix.
Look, Koala Guy, just because part of you is furry and sweet doesn't mean I won't take the rest of you out.
I second the motion.
Now that's what I call a mission accomplished.
Sorry, dudes, but that's where you're wrong. There's no way you're taking me or my creatures down.
I've heard of people looking like their pets before, but this is ridiculous.
What choice did I have? To stop you from ruining my master plan, I had to turn myself into half Derek, half Fido.
And you thought my pet relationships were weird. By the way, you might want to cover your ears and hope that the supersonic whistle works on Doggy Derek.
Ah, no fair! My ears are way sensitive!
Sorry, Derek, but life isn't fair. Especially when you're a villain.
And now for tonight's forecast. Clear skies and a trip to Whoop Prison. Cheerio!
So T, with Derek in custody and the animals back to normal and safe in a Whoop sanctuary, are you finally over your pet craze?
And by craze, we mean complete and total obsession.
Let's put it this way. If I never have another pet as long as I live, That'll be just fine with me.
Well, hey, kids, did you enjoy the fair?
We did. You know, as much as 4 active kids on the go can.
Well, we enjoyed it too because we won a goldfish. And after a little discussion, your father and I changed our minds. You can have a pet after all, Tony.
Tress Loxley's the most expensive hairstylist around, but I'm so worth it.
Come on, bro, you can do it. 412, 413. Okay, that should do it. Take a break.
Ugh. One more school record set. Most flagpole pull-ups with a math book on my head.
About time you got some use out of that book.
So, how many records is it now?
Looks like you hold 178. Which, by the way, is a record for school records.
Correction, boys. Make that 163.
What are you talking about? And why are you polishing all my plaques when I just polished them yesterday?
I'm not, Jockstrap. I'm replacing them. There's a new girl in school, and she's breaking records left and right.
Whatever. Silly girls' records have nothing to do with my records.
Guess again. Tara Prefontaine is breaking your records.
Huh? Please. That's probably not even a regulation-sized track.
Face it, Lee. She makes you look like a turtle stuck in quicksand.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, is that Tara? I hear she's a phenomenal athlete.
Phenomenal enough to make Lee second best around here.
Well, no one can outdo my new computer I'm making for science class.
So, you must be Lee. Trying to break the record for sleeping now? That's okay. Keep it a secret. I like a challenge.
Yeah? Well, you just... We'll see about... yeah, right.
Oh, you want some of this? All right, it's on. I'm gunning for all of your records now. Ha ha!
Wait! What? But I didn't say...
Whoa, that is one fantastic girl.
How can Jerry be whooping us at a time like this? I need to be training to protect my records!
Enough horseplay, Spies. Time to get down to business.
I'll give you horseplay. But if you're sending us on a skiing vacation, all is forgiven, Jerry.
You'll be going to Whistling Squalls, but I'm afraid it's not for pleasure. There's been a rash of mysterious attacks, and evidence points to an unknown person or thing.
Thing?
Easy does it, Tony. We all know how your imagination can roam.
I definitely heard thing.
Well, no one's gotten a good look at the perp. Though nobody's been hurt yet, it's bound to happen if these attacks continue.
Which is why you need us to go investigate.
Exactly. Now for the gadgets. The Guol glue bomb, nuclear-powered whoop snowballs, and my favorite, the hairnet snare net.
This is sort of a lame gadget, Jer. It doesn't work.
Get it off! Get it off!
And you were saying?
Let's go!
Bon voyage!
Nice scenery. Wish wish we could enjoy it, but I say we go right to the location of the last attack. Sound good, Megan?
Huh? Oh, yes, what you said.
What are Tony and Lee up to?
52, 53.
Lee, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me!
If I'm gonna reclaim my fallen records, I'm gonna have to get into top physical shape.
According to Jerry, the latest attack happened right around here.
We should be on the lookout. Whoever did this might still be in the area.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like it's spy time.
Man, someone really wanted to get inside there.
Someone? Or some vicious snow beast? I wonder what it wanted.
They left a calling card behind. I can't quite tell if they're human or animal.
I'll link to the resort's guest log to see who is staying in this unit. Someone famous, I'm sure.
The guest is Tress Loxley. Who is that? The name sounds so familiar.
She's only one of the world's most renowned hairdressers. Someone may have been breaking into her condo for an autograph.
It's coming from that cable car. Come on, Tony, let's check it out.
I'm right behind you, bro.
No wonder there was such a commotion. This could get really ugly.
Dude, it's so lucky that was just a short drop or we would have had skier pancakes all over the mountain.
We might have skier pancakes yet, with a side of spy toast. Help me stop this thing.
Talk about a dud gadget.
Only one thing left to do. Let's get in front of this puppy and try to slow it down.
That sounds like a really bad idea. Count me in. Set your board on full power.
It's picked up too much speed. This is like trying to stop a locomotive.
Yeah, a locomotive about to chuck over a cliff.
We need a plan B, and fast.
Oh, let's see if this goo-all glue bomb has what it takes to stop this thing.
Come on.
Awesome glue! I need to remember to use this next time I break one of your trophies or exercise equipment.
No fingerprints, but our culprit definitely used some sort of bladed tool to cut through this. But why?
Why don't you ask them yourself?
Come on, this chase will be a good training bonus for me.
Huh, I knew it! This thing is some sort of creepy snow beast! See? You guys never believe me!
I'm not sure what we're chasing, but I have to admit it does need a haircut. Let's get the jump on it.
I've heard of fir trees before, but that's just crazy!
Too bad our perp got away. We might have been able to get some sort of explanation.
They might have gotten away, but they didn't escape my eye tech.
This is incredible. What kind of liquid can do that?
If anyone would know, it'd be our egghead brother. Let's check in with Marc and Megan.
Excuse me, aren't you Tress Loxley?
I've just had a very traumatic experience and I'd like to get back to my room.
Actually, that's what we'd like to talk to you about.
Who exactly are you that I need to be speaking to you?
We're resort security. We're investigating these attacks.
You kids? Security? No wonder there's so much trouble around here.
It seems like with all of these random attacks happening, the one consistent thing is that you're always around them.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to relax on my vacation.
But
Listen, any further questions will have to be addressed to my publicist. Have a nice day.
that went well.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that Tress knows a lot more than she's telling us.
Yeehaw!
Still trying to keep up with Tara? Good luck. She's one supercharged lady.
It's not over till the fat lady sings, sis, and I don't hear any singing. I'll get those records back.
Keep it up, Lee. You can do it.
Okay, so aside from Lee acting like a complete freak, what's happening?
We chased the Yeti creature, but it got away.
But not before seeing hair grow on a tree.
Wait. Rewind. It sounded like you said hair grew on a tree.
Guys, I found a fingerprint.
Fingerprint? Don't you mean paw print or hoof print? We are dealing with a beast after all.
Yeah, a creature named Cat.
As in our bratty nemesis Cat? What does she have to do with all of this?
Got me. Maybe we should loop Jerry in.
Greetings, Spiez. Is the mission going well?
If by well you mean completely confusing, the answer is yes.
Jer, do you have any info on one of our past villains named Cat?
Let me see. According to my records, her parents recently filed a missing persons report to the police.
What? That's crazy!
This can't be a coincidence. We better check it out, Mark. She must be tied to this mission somehow.
Tony and I'll head back to Whoop and investigate the clues we've gathered so far.
Excellent. I'll await your arrival. Odd indeed.
Have you ever seen anything like it, Jer? It just sprouted from the tree.
Trust me, if I knew about such a substance, I'd be using it on my own head.
Dudes, this is human hair. We saw human hair grow on a tree.
Maybe there's hope for you yet, Jerry.
Look, that bedroom window is open. We can quietly slip inside.
So much for quiet. That dog sounds hungry for spy burgers. Come on!
Looks like a regular messy bedroom to me. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Except for this.
Look at this hair avalanche. I've never seen anything quite like this. Have you?
Well, actually, we have. I'd say it's an exact match for the hair from the condo.
So now we know Cat's up to something, but what? The answer's gotta be here somewhere. What's this lab doing here? Huh.
It's like a hair lab.
This ought to give us a better look at the footage I captured at the resort. Here it is, Jer. What do you think?
I think you were chasing some sort of hairy humanoid.
Either that or a dog who's learned to walk upright.
I've seen all I need to see. I feel like I'm trapped in a vacuum cleaner bag. Come on!
Do you hear something? Like maybe that dog?
It would be barking, unless something else is scaring it.
What in the name of... I'm hit! Suddenly, I'm really itchy.
Mark, I don't know how to tell you this, but...
What happened? I look like I have an ape's body.
Let's just get back to Whoop and see if Jerry can help you.
Yeah, if anyone can make their hair go away, it's gotta be Jerry. It's not funny, you guys.
Hey, Jerry, looks like Mark has fleas. Got a flea collar for him?
Yeah!
Let me try this laser shaver, Mark.
Oh, great. It grew right back. Now I'll never get another date.
Well, it's not like you were exactly tearing up the dating scene at Southdale anyway, bro.
Spies, focus. We need to get to the bottom of this.
The hairy beast person who attacked us may have even been Cat, but it was hard to tell with all that hair.
Why would Cat be on such a mission of destruction? And why does she want to take out Tress?
All excellent questions. I'd say the likelihood of another attack is high, and it looks like Tress has left the resort. So I suggest you go stake out her shop and wait for Cat.
I can't believe I have to go out into public looking like this.
Oh, look on the bright side. You won't have to bring a sweater. So this is what it looks like in one of these trendy salons. Anybody see anything interesting?
I sure do. This conditioner ought to work on my itchy fur. Ah, sweet relief.
Another one of these labs, like the one in Kat's room.
What is the deal with everyone growing hair with liquid?
It was supposed to revolutionize my industry. My coolest, chicest hair treatment ever. Unfortunately, it was too good. I couldn't stop the hair from growing.
I take it Kat was one of your clients.
My first and only client.
Let me guess. Kat's using your own treatment to get revenge on you, except she seems to be hitting everyone but you.
This is all your fault. You owe me a lifetime of free haircuts, lady, and I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Someone else is in here. It must be Kat. She's relentless. Whoa! That is one hairy girl!
You turned me from chic to freak! You thought you could run, but I'll get revenge if it's the last thing I do!
Ha! Now who's laughing?
Hey, Lee, you think biggest monobrow could be a school record?
I don't see why not. And I know Tara would want to beat it.
Get back here! Argue about who's hairiest later! They're getting away! Oh, please! Where do you think you're going? This is impossible! I feel like a piece of dandruff!
You just need to condition those tangles out.
Thanks, bro. You should totally see if Tress will hire you as a shampoo boy at her salon.
I wonder what she'd pay.
When I'm done with you, no barbershop will ever hire you!
I'm not a barber! I'm a hairstylist, and don't you forget it!
I'll give you something you'll never forget! You won't get away that easily! Who would have guessed this mission would end up like this? What do we do?
I don't know. Diffusing an all-out catfight on a giant hairstock isn't in the Whoop manual.
I have an idea. Lee, grab one end of this hairnet snare net and get ready to fly. Lee, give it a rest. We're on a serious mission here.
Now I've got you, and this time I won't miss!
You witch! I just frosted my tips yesterday. Now look at me!
This hair is gonna topple if they don't stop fighting.
Our best bet is if they keep it up and fall into the net. Hey, don't take that from her!
Yeah, stand up for yourself.
You!
Oh, you!
Whoa.
Hey, Tony! Yeah! You think I have stronger biceps than Tara?
Lee, the net!
Oh!
Let's land this hairy mess.
Excellent work, Spiez. This mission was more than a little hairy, but there was a silver lining.
Ah, real funny, Jer. Have you been able to come up with an antidote for me yet?
In fact, I have. The agents are spraying the streets with it as we speak to ensure not a single hair grows back. Dear, that was a huge hair.
So, what about the girls?
We'll keep them in separate holding cells until we sort out what to do with them. They're still quite riled.
Jerry, can I have the antidote before I scratch myself silly?
Well, yes, of course.
On second thought, I like you better that way. Since Mom and Dad won't ever let me have a pet, you're the next best thing.
Hey, Tony, get back here!
Whoa! Here we are, big guy. Take a training break.
I can't look. What's the damage?
It's not good. All Tara. This girl's a machine.
The good news for you is that Tara is rumored to be bored with athletics and is moving on to other challenges.
Oh, that's a relief.
You should never get upset about someone being better than you. Just be satisfied you've given it your all.
You see that awesome computer Tara built? She's athletic and brilliant.
Oh no! She's into computers now? I gotta get to work on a better computer right away!
Just be satisfied you've given it your all, Mark.